panelist, environment lawyer, I call him advocate, Nadeem Qadri. So, and, yeah, you see, there's so much work you have done, and I found it, it would take even hours to listen to you. In the field, I've been in Kashmir and you with other forest officers. It was wonderful. And I will start with this one. I'll call your whole work the need for environmental intervention with reference to the forestry integration. I would love if you, नदीम साहब, यदि आप कुछ इसके जो के बारे में कुछ बोले.
Thank you very much, Biswas Professor Sir. ये बहुत खुशी की बात है कि मैं आज यहाँ पर invited हूँ और as an environmental lawyer, I must first of all congratulate the Dolphin Institute of Biomedical and Natural Resources and the Department of Forestry. It is such a pleasure कि मुझे मौका मिला आपके साथ आज बात करने का. It was a long pending due. बहुत ज्यादा सीखने को मिला जब आप यहाँ पर फील्ड विजिट पे आए थे श्रीनगर में. So at Islamia College in the heart of the Srinagar, we had a wonderful interaction with your good self, and that day I realized that we have friends who can really help us in achieving our dreams, which we have been seeing from all these years. जैसे कि आज का जो important topic है forestry के related, मैं by profession I'm an environmental lawyer and I have been appointed as the youngest amicus curiae by the Honorable Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court. So as an amicus, as a friend of the court, I have to be very neutral in my approach while I take the issues on hand. But at the same time, Kashmir is my home and I love my country as a whole. So, but largely, Pampur, जहाँ पर मैं रहता हूँ, which is known for केसर, ज़ाफ़रान या saffron के नाम से, that has been my inspiration, and from that I started working as an environmental activist. Then I joined environmental law. Then I joined environmental policy. Then environmental governance. And आज के time में I'm very much busy with the support of friends like you and all the great friends across the world, developing the first of its kind international concept of the Nature University. A lot of people have been telling me about कि कश्मीर इतना खूबसूरत है, क्या कर रहे हैं आप? तो from a small district from Kulgam, जो कि north, extreme south of Kashmir में fall करता है, we do a lot of cleanliness drives, garbage, plastic issues, and these eco-watts जो हमने छोटे-छोटे district chapters बनाए हुए हैं, they are headed by PhD scholars, masters in environmental science, doctorate people, retired IFS officers from government of Jammu and Kashmir, Forest Department, and we do a lot of activities when it comes to cleanliness drives, when it comes to cleaning up the springs, cleaning up the beautiful forests, national parks. So it has been a wonderful experience as a lawyer when you also argue on certain big issues like protecting 1230 wetlands, जिसमें कि one of the wetlands is in my back, it's known as Chhan Wetland Reserve in Pampur. But we have been doing plantations also, and forestry has been my passion. More than 50,000, 50,000 से extra हमने plants develop, लगाए हुए हैं अपने backyard में. Plus, this is the beautiful picture if you see how our wetlands have been rejuvenated from even minor garbage. We are not allowing that go to the wetlands. Water bodies, we have tried to make them crystal clear, and with the support of Department of Wildlife Protection and the officers who have been working with us actively and the local community, I can tell you here कि जो मेरी एक lifetime experience है नेचर को बचाने के लिए, फॉरेस्ट को बचाने के लिए, हमारे नेचुरल रिसोर्स को बचाने के लिए, गवर्नमेंट मस्ट जॉइन हैंड्स विद द कम्युनिटी जो वहां पर लोकल लेवल पे रह रहे हैं या जो डिपेंडेंट है कम्युनिटी पे. So what we did is that we involved the local people, local fishermen, local community to help us in saving it. You can see this picture, and this is a beautiful Verinag spring, jahan se we get the river Jahlim's origination. And Verinag is in the multiple springs which are in the South Kashmir. And this Vitasta, which is known as the seven springs of Vitasta, is something which was ignored by the administration, but with the support of the local organization and our EcoWatch chapters at district and sub-district level, we started reviving all those seven springs, and now a fresh gushing water is coming out of these springs. ये तब possible हो सकता है when we all take efforts and join hands together to make our environment clean. And these are things very much possible आज के डेट में कि अगर हम इतना डिसअपॉइंट हो रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड पेंडेमिक, ग्लोबल चैलेंजेस, इकोनॉमिक स्लो डाउन, ट्रस्ट मी 1,000 रुपए भी हमारे को खर्च नहीं होता है एक स्प्रिंग को क्लीन करने के लिए. सो दैट मीन्स विदाउट गवर्नमेंट फंडिंग और एनी कॉर्पोरेट सपोर्ट वी आर क्लीनिंग एवरी डे 1 or 2 springs in an average. So the challenge before all of us is that कि as an environmental lawyer courts में लड़ाई भी करना, ये beautiful lake है जो आप देख रहे हैं स्क्रीन पे, our organization which is an umbrella organization called Jammu and Kashmir EcoWatch, Facebook पे सारे हम बहुत ज्यादा proactive हैं. एक beautiful forest lake है हमारे कश्मीर में नील नाग के नाम से, and this because it's a blue crystal clear blue lake. And we have adopted it under our new project called Environmental Legal Responsibility. देखिए, we are lawyers. We don't charge clients. Forest cannot come to us. So what we do actually is that we give our support to the environment through our environmental legal responsibility. Lawyers have to also develop something, a contribution towards society. And now we have been happy to announce that the government has agreed on our principle. It will be declared as a biological heritage site under Section 37 of the Biodiversity Act. And this is a beautiful lake, but it still needs some support from people who are experts, can guide us, can advise us कि हम कैसे improve कर सकते हैं. So because it is a community conservation project, so we all are stakeholders. जब हम आत्मनिर्भर भारत की बात कर रहे हैं, self-reliant India की बात करते हैं, so we must feel that we are connected with wonderful people जो आज panel में हैं, और we need your support, and particularly we need the government support also, ताकि हम ये ब्यूटीफुल लेक्स, वाटर बॉडीज, फॉरेस्ट को बचाने में कामयाब हो जाए. And the important point here is that which I as an environmental lawyer believe that things can happen. This lake used to be full of garbage and our volunteers have been working. The new latest development which has happened is that Srinagar Sea is known for shikaras, houseboats, and beautiful lakes and water bodies. This is a water body which is an urban water body जो आप देख रहे हैं, डल लेक के बिल्कुल साथ में है ये. This is called Gilsar and Khushalsar. The Khushalsar name itself means a lake which used to be happy. But आज challenges हमारे पास ये हैं, they are shrinking from all the 4 sides. And my chamber has now recently taken up with the government, and happy to share you with all that government has agreed in principle to start a massive eco restoration project, and we definitely need expert support ताकि हम इस beautiful Khushalsar happy lake को, इसका नाम ही happy lake है, so Sar is in Kashmir words by virtue of a lake, so Khushalsar and happy lake is waiting for the support. So we have Nigeen Lake which we have been brought under. The 5 to 5 water bodies are in the Srinagar district, heart of the Srinagar में है. तो हमने चैलेंज दिया, पहले हम कैपिटल सिटी के लेक्स पे एफर्ट डालेंगे थ्रू आवर जुडिशियल हाई कोर्ट इंटरवेंशन, बिकॉज कोर्ट हैज ऑलरेडी टेकन अप द पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट लिटिगेशंस, एंड वी आर टेकिंग अप दीज स्टेप्स फॉर अ लार्जर कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव collaborative efforts with government, with different stakeholders, experts, and we look forward that Dolphin Institute of Biomedical and Natural Resource should also join hands with our expertise sharing model and beautiful things which we are doing. At the same time, nature university is not an something called जहां पर हम डिग्रियां देते हैं. it is a nature university is open for all, and we are open to embrace any idea which can help us in protecting these lakes. Actually, it is an informal platform of scientists, academicians, professors, doctors, जो कि फ्री टाइम में हमें हेल्प करते हैं, and they become a green card holders, means they are the members of the nature university. As a green card holder, they share and explain the ideas. The present presentation, which slide which you are seeing, is a very marvelous success story. I am 35 years old. 20 साल मैंने अपने environment conservation के time में दिए, and people used to call me as an hongul boy. Hongul is a deer species which is known all across the world. Recently, the IUCN has declared it as an independent the species which falls under an service Honglu Honglu. New name has been engraved and given to this species. This is a very camera trap picture of March, where a new area, which now with the support of government of Jammu and Kashmir and the Department of Wildlife, has been declared as a wildlife sanctuary by the name of Tral Wildlife Sanctuary. And we are happy that our volunteers and the support of friends all across the world has led to this beautiful picture where more than 14 honguls have been identified as a camera trap. And this is an effort where a government, civil society, expert group, and the experts of
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed for helping this technology to come up and support us with larger idea. The idea is that we all need to join hands. It is not we people who are doing in isolation. We are thankful to experts like Saz Biswasar, who has been guiding us as an advisor, as a mentor whenever we face any botanical issue or something clearance required. So the Dal Lake recently has now been to be declared as an eco-sensitive zone by the National Green Tribunal. And these are some photographs of our Pampore wetland. They are at my backyard, and I would like to invite you all when this post-COVID situation improves. This wetland was one of the most ignored wetlands of Kashmir. Now it has been considered as one of the wetlands of national importance with the support of local community. These are the very snow-clad pictures, and Dr. Biswasar has done tremendously great job in searching those beautiful pictures. So this is how we do patrolling every winter in 2 feet snow, try to save migratory birds, and we are happy to share that 1 crore 44 lakh rupees has been released by the Ministry of Environment for its eco-restoration. This is a wetland which has been now declared as wetland of national importance, and now international experts are working on Ramsar status for these 4 water bodies of Pampore. There are opportunities which professionals must come down, do research with us, a collaborative paper writing, a collaborative interventions where we can take up the expertise sharing model. And that is where as an environmental lawyer, sometimes I have to take my black coat and gown out and wear my shoes and put my laces tight so that I can arrest the poachers from the spot with the support of the wildlife department. So it is not something like as a professional only कि मुझे खाली कोर्ट में अपने cases fight करने हैं system के खिलाफ, but it's also that we need to join hands with the administration, with the government, to make the success stories possible. And that is where I am so much thankful to this August gathering, the beautiful minds which we have, which we'll be hearing also about the success story. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. I must be thankful to Arvind Gupta sir, the chairman, the Sharajit Pant, Mr. Principal, Arun Kumar, and none other than Saz Biswas sir for giving me an opportunity. Thank you very much indeed.
Now let us go to Shri JP Maithani.